Hello, good evening and welcome to Prime Business. I am Pius Kojobaka. Economist Professor Patrick Esuming has welcomed the Bank of Ghana's decision to scale back its liquidity mopping program in 2026, provided exchange rate pressures and inflation remain under control. According to him, the success of this policy shift hinges on the BOG's ability to maintain inflation within this target and stabilize the Ghanaian cedi. He noted that if implemented effectively, the move could boost investor confidence, stimulate economic activity, and support the country's development agenda. He spoke to Joy Business.
It appears that the central bank has had a fair amount of control over the currency, the exchange rate, primarily supported by the fact that the reserve position has been very, very strong. You know, the inflation, the exchange rates, the currency depreciation contributes substantially to the inflation. So once you have that a little under control, we are not seeing the kind of wild swings that we used to see in the past. I think that helps. And I think if you look at from the last MPC meeting, you look at where the inflation has gone to, and even since then, we've seen that we've come even further below, further lower than where we used to be. And it's not just that, you also see inflation expectations are trending down. So I think at the moment, there's a feeling that perhaps the concern on inflation is officially subsided. But I think we should also take note that conditions could change. But I think the right signal that was sent is that we are not just going to do this gung-ho. If we see that there's some instability on the currency front, then they will hold on to it. So I think it's sending the right signal that at the moment things are trending towards a little bit more control over the inflation. So it's now time to do a little bit more easing to support businesses in the country.
Government has reaffirmed its commitment to national data reform. Deputy Minister of Finance Thomas Nyaku Ampem, speaking at the Ghana Statistical Service Annual Forum for Data Producers, announced a 209 million cedis allocation to the 2026 budget, or in the 2026 budget, to the Ghana Statistical Service operations, underscoring data's central role in transparency, efficient spending, and targeted economic growth.
At the Ghana Statistical Service Annual Forum for Data Producers, Government Statistician Dr. Hassan Idrisi says the forum marks a historic step towards strengthening Ghana's statistical system, attracting policymakers, civil society, researchers, and development partners. He revealed plans for a multi-year financing compact, accelerated skill development in statistics and AI, strong administrative data systems, and an expanded culture of data use across public and private institutions.
We believe strongly that the development that we are all chasing, that we want to improve the living conditions of the people of Ghana, want to develop Ghana, etc., cannot be achieved if we don't have right data, if you don't have credible data, if you don't have data that will produce timely, if you don't have accurate data to underpin the decision-making process that will lead to that development. And it's not just the production of data. We are also emphasizing the use of data. And that's why in the title of the forum, we say data produces, uses, and enhances.
In a keynote delivered on behalf of Finance Minister Dr. Kisel Atuforsen, Deputy Finance Minister Honorable Thomas Ampem reaffirmed government commitment to national data reform, announcing a 209 million Ghana cedis allocation in the 2026 budget for key statistical operations.
Credible data is not optional. It is indispensable. It is the foundation on which resilient nations are built. And we know that data exposes inequalities that would otherwise remain concealed. Government is moving purposefully from donor-reliant financing arrangements towards a model grounded in national ownership and sustainable investment. I'm proud to reiterate that 2026 budget allocates 209 million Ghana cedis to advance critical operations.
Co-chair of the Ghana Statistical Service Development Partners Group, Dr. William Uchan, says development partners are aligning their support to avoid duplication and ensure coordinated financing of Ghana's statistical priorities.
We've come together to really get coordinated to align our support as development partners to advocate for the need of investment and strengthening of statistical system. And we have come together to ensure that this is done in concert without duplication or wastage of resources.
The Ghana Statistical Service says recommendations from the forum will feed into a national communique guiding policy, investment and innovation across the statistical ecosystem as the country advances toward a more data-driven future.
Solar Power Company and Valtech Limited, leading companies in solar-related systems, have handed over an 850 kilowatts power solar system to Syntex manufacturing plant to help save electricity bills. Here's a report.
The Deputy Minister of Energy and Green Transition, Richard Jan Mensah, says the project represents an important advancement in Ghana's pursuit of sustaining competitive energy, emphasizing that the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition remains dedicated to diversifying the national energy mix, alleviating grid pressure and providing industry with reliable and affordable power, adding that by the initiative, Syntex Tank Factory has made strategic decision to lower electricity costs by aligning its operations with contemporary global sustainability standard. Richard Jan Mensah, Deputy Minister of Energy and Green Transition, said this at the handing over of an 850 kilowatts per hour solar system to Syntex manufacturing factory at Tema.
In my submission that government is looking at producing about 1,400 megawatts power from renewable sources from now to 2030. And if I say renewable sources, it's not only solar. We are looking at nuclear, we are looking at wind, we are looking at waste to energy. These are some of the sources that we are looking at. Currently, today we have commissioned this project, which is almost about 1 megawatt. So I was even I indicated that if we are talking about our need for 1,400 now from today, we have actually made some achievements. So we are reducing it, and I believe that with the commitment and the support from government, industries also on board, we'll be able to attain that target that we set for ourselves.
The marketing manager for Solar Power, Jesse Dumpty, adds that as Solar Power hands over the system to Syntex, Solar Power reaffirms its commitment to diversifying and delivering reliable future-proof solutions across Ghana.
This installation demonstrates Syntex's leadership and forward-thinking, commitment to reducing carbon emissions, lowering operational costs, and strengthening resilience in the energy sector.
The manager for Syntex company, Karan Budrani, reiterated the company's journey has been their commitment to going green.
We strive to reduce our environmental footprint through innovation, smarter manufacturing techniques, energy efficiency, and responsible resource. Our focus is clear: to contribute meaningful to a clear, greener, and more sustainable future. In line with this commitment, we are proud to acknowledge Solar Power, the team that is responsible for this design, supply, and installation of the solar system for this project. Their expertise, professionalism, and dedication towards renewable energy have played a key role in today's achievement and making this possible. This partnership reflects our belief, our collaboration, and our organization that shares a responsible vision.
Their focus as a company is to contribute meaningfully to a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable future.
Yango has celebrated excellence within its delivery network, honoring hard-working couriers and partners while reinforcing its commitment to safety and the development of Ghana's growing economy at its 2025 Partners Conference. Here's more in this report, and that's our part company. I am Pius Kujubaka.
Yango has honored its outstanding partners and couriers at the 2025 Yango Partners Conference, recognizing their dedication and exceptional service over the year under review. The ceremony celebrated high-performing couriers while also serving as an important platform to educate riders on road safety, first aid handling, and the need to strictly adhere to regulatory guidelines during their operations. Speaking to the media, Country Manager for Yango Delivery, Emmanuel Kodua, said the award provides an opportunity for the company to appreciate the individuals who work tirelessly to support Yango's growth.
We've become the backbone of many small businesses, tens of thousands of small businesses who depend on our delivery solution to reach and scale their businesses. But these achievements could not have been realized without the hard work of our partner couriers and our other stakeholders. Taking care of our stakeholders means that taking care of our customers and taking care of the business. Being appreciative of their efforts also means that they will continue delivering happiness to our customers.
Chief Executive of the National Youth Authority, Osman Abdullahi Ayariga, called on the private sector to partner with government in developing Ghana's gig economy. He stressed that a strengthened gig economy will significantly boost job creation and expand opportunities for young people.
We're calling on private sectors who want to take advantage of the gig economy and also take advantage of the many young people to come on board so that we'll be able to guarantee for young people who would be willing to pick up most of the electronic bikes to do a work and pay basis on a high purchase basis, because we are out to create many jobs for the youth, we are out to create many opportunities, and we are out there to train them. So we'll be training many young people also through the National Apprenticeship Program in terms of EV bikes assembling, EV bikes repairs, and most especially we are targeting females. We want to get many females to get into the mechanical space. So in terms of assembling of EV bikes, the maintenance, the repairs, we'll be training many young people through the National Apprenticeship Program. So it's a whole economy that we're looking at training many young people to join.
Two top performers, Female Courier of the Year Linda Mate and Courier of the Year Ishmael Adonyanyo, expressed their appreciation to Yango for acknowledging their efforts.
I'm happy for getting that because I've been putting in a lot of effort. I always try my very possible best to achieve my goal. They've surprised me. I wasn't expecting it actually. So I really thank them a lot. Yango is a very good partner to deal with. So I'm just encouraging everybody to work very hard.
I knew I was part of the best, but overall I was not expecting, so it was a surprise to me, which I'm very grateful and happy, and I thank God for that. Yango, the best among all the couriers, not just saying it for its sake, but I've experienced it and I've benefited from it. I always keep advising my friends, don't look at that one trip price which is low and you say, Charlie, I won't do work again, but give yourself a target. 15 trips, 20 trips, as much as you can do, just do it. If 10 trips, make sure that every day you are doing it, and the reward will follow afterwards.
Winners received various prizes including flat-screen television, smartphones, hampers, and other rewards. Yango's continued investment in its couriers and partnerships sets the stage for a stronger, safer, and more inclusive gig economy that empowers workers and supports Ghana's broader job creation agenda.